Hi there and welcome to another Sonic Academy tutorial with me, Phil Johnston. This one we're going to do something a bit different. It's sort of part construction kit and part tutorial. Basically, I wanted to create sort of techie disco stuff like all of Bazowski, and the problem I ran into was obviously using copyrighted disco loops and sort of ramifications around that. So what I tried to do was sort of create my own disco loop, and I was going to use that in the tutorial, and then I found it sort of an interesting process. So what I'll do this week is show you through how to sort of create the disco loop, and then next week we'll get started on the actual techie side of the track. So I've sort of all week I've been building up a construction kit for you guys, and this consists of some disco guitar samples. I recorded some live bass samples and made a sort of a couple of bass patches, and then I've got a disco kit and then some loops that I created through this process that you can try out. So I'll go through the samples and let you hear what we have. So the loops were all are all just sort of a couple of bar loops based on sort of me using this techniques. So I'll drag a couple of them in and you can see sort of what you can do with them. And I recorded all the disco loops at 112 BPM. The idea was I wanted to keep them as authentic as possible, and there's something when you sort of speed the loops up that makes them sound more like samples than just something you've created yourself. So I thought that sounds pretty cool. So if we speed this up, and we'll try a couple of different transient or different time stretch modes. You're definitely getting that sort of nice disco sound. And then in the tutorial we'll be sort of looping sections up. So you can hear there that you know, these are going to be useful in that sort of techie vibe. And all these loops are copyright free to Sonic users. So you sort of get the idea. We've got all these loops, and these 5 are ones, as I said, I've created, and I'll go through the process now of how I did those. So in the next video we're going to look at starting off with our guitars and then drums.